Hi, I'm Paul Torgerson. It's Wednesday, December 5th, 2018, and this is a look at the information security news from overnight. From darkreading.com, the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI issued an advisory yesterday for organizations looking to combat the SamSam ransomware. The advisory comes on the heels of last week's 6-count indictment of 2 Iranian men that alleges they have collected more than $6 million in ransomware payments and have caused more than $30 million in losses to victims. The advisory offers 14 tips for security pros, many of them standard best practices, but they point out that 3 of these tips will do the most to keep SamSam ransomware at bay. Those 3 tips and a link to the full 14 in the Dark Reading story. From zdnet.com, over 100,000 Chinese users have had their Windows PCs infected with a new strain of ransomware that encrypts their files and demands a 110 yuan ransom, or about $16. The ransomware is exclusively targeting the Chinese internet space and is being delivered using Chinese-themed apps via local sites and forums. They are also requesting ransomware payments via the WeChat payment service, which is only available in China and some adjacent regions, maybe using this market as a test run. I suppose we'll find out eventually. From HelpNet Security, Trend Micro put out a report you may want to read, prompting organizations to revisit their operational technology security after finding major design flaws and vulnerable implementations related to 2 popular machine-to-machine protocols, these being Message Queuing Telemetry Transport, or MQTT, and Constrained Application Protocol, or COAP. The report highlights the growing threat of industrial espionage, denial of service, and targeted attacks by abusing these protocols. You can find the report in the HelpNet Security article, or probably on the Trend Micro site as well. From the Huffington Post, senior officials within the House GOP's campaign arm said they believe a foreign agent was behind a cyber attack that compromised thousands of emails from senior aides at the National Republican Congressional Committee. The NRCC learned about the hack back in April, at which time they informed the FBI and also launched an internal investigation, but declined to inform the public about the hack because the internal investigation was still pending. Emails have obviously been a political whipping post for a couple of years now, and I'm sure this will just add fuel to the fire. From threatpost.com, payment card data has been lifted from the Canadian online outpost of 1-800-Flowers. The site's operating company, Ontario Inc., discovered in October that there had been unauthorized access to payment card data used to make online purchases. The impacted data consists of all the basic card info, first and last name, payment card number, expiration date, and that great little security code on the back. The real standout point here, though, is how long shoppers were affected. Ontario Inc. said it thinks the data exposure lasted from August 15th of 2014 to September 15th of this year. Not sure yet how many individuals were impacted, but the Canadian Post reported that 75,000 orders were involved. The main U.S. website was not affected. And last up today, also from ThreatPost, beware of Word docs bearing Flash. I could just stop there. Adobe today patched a previously unknown critical zero-day vulnerability in Flash that had been spotted in the wild in a fairly widespread campaign. The Word doc comes across as a job application, but when opened, it executes Flash and delivers a payload dubbed backup.exe, which ultimately masquerades as an NVIDIA control panel. Full details and all the appropriate links in the ThreatPost article. That is all I have for you today. Have a great rest of your day, and until tomorrow, be safe out there.